Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we have a really important topic to discuss. All the time in my comments, I will see people asking about the game. Is it dying? Is it thriving? Is it worth playing? Is it any good? People want to know if a gacha game is worth spending their money on and investing their time in, or is it going to shut down and go away? So we're going to talk about how good Ultra Impact is doing in the competitive market, relatively compared to other Bandai Namco Entertainment games in the App Store, and whether or not I think it is going to be around for a while. So to start this video off, if you look right here at the top, I just want to point out this because this is ridiculous. Bandai Namco in the last month has made $43 million just off their App Store, not to mention all the other games and other stuff that they have going on with their brand. And then they have had over 2 million downloads. That is actually just nutty. Okay, and so we're going to scroll down here and see where My Hero Ultra Impact is on the list for the App Store currently. And as you can see, compared to other Bandai Namco games, Dragon Ball Legends here near the top. Dragon Ball Legends always performs really well. $5 million, 300,000 downloads in the last month. This was updated 6 days ago. And then of course we have all these other ones near the top: One Piece, Sword Art, and Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I would argue one of the other biggest games for Bandai Namco, you know, besides One Piece, Treasure Cruise, is $6 million and 100,000 downloads in the past month. That is actually just insane. Big earners for Bandai. So now, where is My Hero Ultra Impact compared to these? If we keep scrolling down a little bit, you will find My Hero Ultra Impact, the Japanese version, at rank number 14. Rank number 14 is not bad at all. It has 30,000 downloads. This is of course going in order of downloads, so that's why it's ranked number 14. 30,000 downloads is really not bad. It is pretty decent, with $900,000 being made. The Japanese version is absolutely killing it. It's not Dragon Ball Legends or Dokkan Battle 6 million, 7 million, $5 million revenue, but $900,000 from one country. Remember, Dokkan's was from all countries. $900,000 from one country is actually insane. If you look at these other games above it, 600,000, 400,000, 100,000, 300,000. My Hero Ultra Impact has them all beat. It is ridiculous. So needless to say, the JP version doing very well. No worries about the JP version sticking around. But the real question is, for players like myself and other players around the world, is how is the global version doing? So if we scroll down a little bit more, we will find the global version actually at rank number 18, which is not too terrible. It's not at the bottom, not at the top. It's kind of in the middle, and it has 20,000 downloads. Quite a significant jump from the one below it with 10,000 downloads. So I would say My Hero Ultra Impact is doing relatively okay at 20,000 downloads. And I think any lower than 20,000 downloads, we might have to worry, but that's just in 1 month. And then again, this was updated 25 days ago. Recently, My Hero Ultra Impact has had an Impact Fest. That Impact Fest, I guarantee you, drove those download numbers up, drove those sales numbers up, and it is probably quite a bit higher whenever they get around to updating that. So $60,000 is not terrible for My Hero Ultra Impact Global. It is still in its first year of life. It hasn't even been a full year since the game released. I think it is only going to continue to grow because they have added in Climax Battle, they have added in case files, they have made the game a lot more free-to-play friendly. If you're new to the game and have never played the game before, it is really a great gacha game for free-to-play players. I think it has a lot of opportunity there compared to things like Dokkan. I played Dokkan a lot. I played it for years before I ever played My Hero Ultra Impact, and at the beginning of the game in Dokkan, there was not a lot of free-to-play characters. Since then, obviously they have added in a ton. There's a ton of free-to-play characters, but I think My Hero Ultra Impact has done a fairly good job at giving us grindable free-to-play characters and things like that early in the game's life, which is going to help the game to thrive even more. And then one other thing to point out here, I don't know if all these statistics are right here on Sensor Tower. I would hope that they are, but they have the release date, I would assume, partially wrong. They say that it released on 4/6 of 2022, but here in the United States at least, it released back in February, so I know for a fact that's wrong, unless they're saying that is the date where they finally released the very last version in whatever country they were in. So they might have, by that date, released it in all 55 of these countries. But at least here in the United States, it was released in February. So Hopefully all these statistics are correct, but you know, take it with a grain of salt. And then, so what is shutdown like status? What is going to get a game shut down? I would argue that pretty much anything below 20,000 downloads is getting a little bit risky for shutdown status. I would argue My Hero is on the up and up right now. They're probably going up above 20,000. It's hard to say for sure because they haven't updated this in 25 days. But a game like this that's down here at 10,000, specifically 8,000, 7,000 or below, they are getting very, very close to shutdown category or shutdown area. But at the same time, if their revenue's good, like these games are, they'll probably keep them around. Basically, Bandai is not going to invest in games that don't make them money. So as long as games are making them money, those games will stay up. So these are honestly right now making more than My Hero Ultra Impact global version. But altogether for My Hero Ultra Impact, My Hero Ultra Impact JP and global version put together are outdoing all of these games. So just keep that in mind. Now, if the global version ends up tapering off on downloads and we end up down here at 5K or below, if you look at the past, you can see all these inactive games right here. These are games that Bandai decided, hey, it's not worth investing because they are not making us money. They are not getting downloads. It is shutdown territory. It is getting risky. So the very question of, is My Hero Ultra Impact going to get shut down? It seems kind of ridiculous to me because we are at 20,000 downloads. We are only going up because it is the first year of life for the game. The game is still getting downloaded. It's getting downloaded more and more. This number is continually going up, which is really good for the life of the game. So I think it's honestly ridiculous that people think or question that the game is dying. I don't think the game is dying. I think we are maybe losing some players who get disenchanted with certain aspects of My Hero Ultra Impact, specifically the fact that sometimes you have to wait to grind things out because of the way the stamina system works and they just get tired of playing the game. But at the same time, we're getting a lot of new players who have never tried the game before, especially because season 6 of the anime is out. So I think the game is in a really good spot and will only continue to grow. With that said, let's take a look at the global and JP statistics for the game itself. So we're going to head over to the global first. And once you click into the global, you can go ahead and go to the category rankings. And let's take a look at the United States category rankings. So on November 29th and November 30th, we were ranked number 122, ranked 99 for iPhone in grossing games for adventure, top grossing games for adventure. Okay, and then below that, it has all the other roles, role-playing and stuff like that. I don't really think of My Hero Ultra Impact as a role-playing game. I don't think anybody really does. I don't know that it's an adventure game either, really more of a tactical game, sort of. I don't know where. They probably have a hard time classifying this, but at least for adventure games, it was ranked 99 on November 30th. But then you know what happened on December 1st? December 1st is when the Impact Fest banner came out, the most recent Impact Fest banner. And guess what happened? On iPhone, it is now ranked number 40, from rank 99 to rank number 40 for top grossing games. So this is what I'm saying. When I say it hasn't been updated in 25 days, My Hero Ultra Impact is getting better. And if you go back in time and look at all these dates, you can see 166, 100. It's usually around the 100 range. It's usually around the 100 range. But then December 1st, we went up to rank 40 because people come back for the banners. People are finding value in the game and value in getting the characters. And so that really says something about the game itself. And I think it's just going to continue to grow because it is a gacha game and people are going to want to spend money on it if they are enjoying the game. And I think that is really, really awesome that we made it to rank number 40. Now, it's not rank number 1. Granted, it's not rank number 1 like Dokkan Battle, who always gives rewards for reaching rank number 1 in the store. But I do think the game is growing. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think the game's growing? Do you think it's dying? But these are the statistics. I just present them. Okay, and then one last thing, let's take a look at the ratings for the global version. These are recent reviews as of the 7th and the 5th of December and the 3rd of December. And of course, they're going to put like, you know, the positive reviews at the top, but we're just going to read the recent reviews. Your game is good. I like it. Your game's good, but there's something I want to know if you can do. Could you make it so you could trade characters and memories with your friends? No, you will never be able to trade characters or memories with your friends. It is a gacha game. That is not how gacha games work, unfortunately. Sorry to inform you. One thing they could do that I would really appreciate them doing is adding in like guilds or better ways to cooperate with your friends. Maybe like a cooperative mode where you fight a boss. Like that would be really cool. Kind of like the hyperdimensional co-op in Dragon Ball Legends. It's doable. I know it's unrealistic, but it's doable, and it'd be something really cool future to introduce to My Hero Ultra Impact. The second review, freemium done right. I love this comment because when the game came out, like I said, at the very beginning when Global came out back in February, it was not great for free to play. There were a few free to play characters who were very subpar, but since then, we have gotten free-to-play UR characters, which are the best characters in the game. We have gotten tons of free-to-play SR characters. Like, they are really doing a good job. Anyways, let's read this. Great graphics, animations, costumes, story, and gameplay for this mobile game. I completely agree. Way more forgiving than most mobile games whose energy systems were terrible. I don't think the energy system is the greatest because I feel like a lot of things are gated, but that is by design. They don't want people spending all hours of the day on this game, so I understand why they do the things they do with stamina, but at the same time I wish there was more you could do in the game without stamina, which they're adding in. They're adding that in with case files, they're adding that in with climax battle and stuff like that, so I can't complain too much. You have plenty to do without having to pay a dime, unlike most mobile games. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. You can do so many free-to-play summons without ever spending a dime. Plenty of free-to-play characters to farm so you aren't overwhelmed early game. Like, this person has a very good understanding of the game for being quote-unquote a new player, and it makes me feel like it might be a bot response or something like that, but I agree with the comment. It is a well-written comment. It makes a lot of sense. I agree with it. And then number 3, high-end no move, that's it. Yeah, okay, I don't know what that was, but those are the ratings people have given the game recently. I think the game is definitely going up. You can see the ratings over here. It has 4 stars out of 5, 922 5 stars. You guys could, of course, get this up. If you guys are enjoying the game and you want to get the stars up because you want to support the game, go ahead and go like it. It has 4.5 stars on the JP version, so, take it how you will, but 4 stars is still a pretty good rating. And then over to the JP version, let's take a look at how JP is doing compared to the United States in terms of the App Store. So let's go back to November 14th. Oh, look, JP is number 20. JP is number 20 on November 17th. JP is number 24 on November 21st. JP is number 23 on November 24th. JP is number 23 on November 26th. JP is number 31 on November 29th. And then on the 30th, JP is number 35. Okay, but what happens on December 1st when the Impact Fest banner drops? Oh, look at that. JP is number 11. Number 11, guys. That is actually like, the game is in such a good place that people are coming back for these big banners, that people are willing to spend money on these big banners, not just in JP, but also in global. Like, I think 2023 looks very, very bright for My Hero Ultra Impact. I'm excited to see what they add to the game, what changes they bring to the game. I'm excited to see more players play the game because it always gives me more to talk about. It gives me more friends that I can follow and use their friend units. I am really excited for 2023, and I hope for more co-op modes, guilds, things like that, ways to connect with other players. That's what I'm really hoping for. But overall, My Hero Ultra Impact in a very good place. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And if you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I am trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I know it is so far off. I know it's a little bit of a pipe dream, but a year ago, I didn't think I would make it to 1,000 subscribers within a year. Like, I made it within 8 months. Thanks to you guys, thanks to all your support, thanks to you watching the videos. So I know 10,000 is possible, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me. Happy holidays. Peace.